Franchises are a big part of Hollywood's DNA, with new sequels coming out every year. There are so many series that making the list of best part 2s isn't that hard, but things get a little tougher when you're looking for comedy sequels that were just as funny as their predecessors. Looking at you, Hangover II. Here are Screen Rant's 5 hilarious comedy movie sequels. 22 Jump Street. Phil Lord and Chris Miller defied expectations by successfully rebooting the Jump Street property as an R-rated comedy. But based on previews, some thought the sequel would be just a straight-up remake. Instead, the film used that to its advantage and became a satire of Hollywood franchise building, with more self-referential jokes than you can think of.
Look at Dixon's office. Looks like a giant cube of ice.
Thanks to the skills of the actors and sharp writing in the script, the gag never got old, and 22 Jump Street served up as many laughs as the first one did, if not more. Plus, the end credit sequence was pretty sweet too. Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear. This second installment wasn't as well received critically as the first Naked Gun, but it was still a strong box office hit that made more than its predecessor and was a worthy successor. Leslie Nielsen continued his trademark deadpan humor by returning to the Frank Deblin role. He showed exactly why he's one of comedy's most iconic heroes, with jokes and hysterically inept police work sprinkled throughout the film. The funny visual gags are enough to recommend this movie, but Frank's romance with Priscilla Presley's Jane gave audiences an emotional investment and balanced out the slapstick in a heartfelt way. Hot Shots Part 2. Hot Shots continued its memorable brand of action spoof humor that also doubled as biting political satire, with the plot revolving around Operation Desert Storm and Saddam Hussein. Primarily poking fun at Rambo 3, the film also expanded to the realm of sci-fi, recreating legendary bits from Star Wars and Terminator 2 to craft standout action sequences and jokes. It also didn't hurt that talented comedians like Charlie Sheen and Lloyd Bridges were back in the fold, delivering hilarious turns as their fan-favorite characters. It's never mean-spirited, but always on point. Hot Shots Deux is a parody done right for several reasons.
War. It's fantastic.
Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay. The first film showed what a pair of stoners would do to get some burgers, and now the stakes have been raised considerably. Our heroes are arrested on a flight to Amsterdam and must find their way out of Guantanamo Bay before it's too late. The premise was ripe for social commentary on America in the post-9/11 world, using the franchise's trademark racial stereotypes to its full advantage. If that wasn't enough, misadventures featuring a KKK rally, Neil Patrick Harris, and even former US President George W. Bush were all brilliantly incorporated. Who knew that a prison break could be this wildly entertaining? Horrible Bosses 2. After living out our craziest work-related fantasies in the first film, this sequel sees Nick, Kurt, and Dale launch their own business so they can be their own bosses. Things go wrong after they get screwed on a deal by Christoph Waltz's Bert Hansen, launching another series of unfortunate events for the gang. A kidnapping scenario involving Bert's son Rex goes wrong when Rex turns the tables on our heroes, with Chris Pine gleefully chewing scenery in one of his sleaziest roles to date. Plus, the returning cast, even the old bosses, are back and firing on all cylinders, making Horrible Bosses 2 a fun time that's easy to watch. Those are our picks for some of the funniest comedy movie sequels. Are there any we missed? Which comedy sequels are your favorites? Sound off in the comments below and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.